So this is a quote by Lincoln, and I had this on my wall during my years as editor. And Ginny used to say to me when she would pick up the paper and read some letter from somebody ripping me, and she would say, "Why do you let these people say this about you?" And I said, "Well, that's part of the game. That's, you need to let them vent." So, but I had this quote, which is a marvelous quote from Lincoln. So, whenever you're ready.
We're rolling anytime. Yep, ready.
So Lincoln said, "If I were to try to read, much less answer all the attacks made against me, this shop might as well be closed to any other business. I do the very best I can, the very best I know how. And I mean to keep on doing it until the end. And if the end brings me out all right, then what they say against me won't amount to anything. But if the end brings me out wrong, then 10 angels swearing I was right would make no difference."
A lot more eloquent than saying I'm toast anyway.
Here's another Chambers quote. I don't know if you haven't read Witness, you read Witness. Another Chambers quote. "It is part of the failure of the West to understand that it is at grips with an enemy having no moral viewpoint in common with itself. That two irreconcilable viewpoints and standards of judgment, two irreconcilable moralities proceeding from two irreconcilable readings of man's fate and future are involved, and hence their conflict is irrepressible."
Exactly right. Go to any ones you've got like that, we'll take them.
All right, now the last one is by T.S. Eliot, and it's about writing, and it goes back to a little bit toward the Lincoln quote. And it's in response to, why are you such a contrarian? Why are you always going against the tide? Why are you always leaning in against the wind? Nobody else is saying it this way. Why don't you say it this way? Or why don't you say it that way? Or whatever. So this is a response to that. T.S. Eliot. "I confess that I am not very much concerned with the question of influence, or with those publicists who have impressed their names upon the public by catching the morning tide and rowing very fast in the direction in which the current was flowing. But rather that there should always be a few writers preoccupied in penetrating to the core of the matter, in trying to arrive at the truth and set it forth, without too much hope, without ambition to alter the immediate course of affairs, and without being downcast or defeated when nothing appears to ensue."
In other words, the truth. Thank you.
That's it. That's all I have.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for that.